Dr. Linda Livingston, what a run she's on, huh? She is a part of the Big 12, committee when it comes to selecting the AD. She's a part of the transformational committee, the new one that the NCAA put together. And now she is now a voting board of governors. This is a new list that was redone. She is a part of the board of governors of voting list. So she's a part of like 3 huge committees, the Baylor president who just signed her new extension recently. And a part of that also schools, Springfield College, Ohio Valley Conference Commissioner, Georgetown University, Grant Hill, independent member, co-owner of the Atlanta Hawks, Jerry Moorhead, president, University of Georgia, Stephen Shirley, president, Minot State University. And then how about this one, Naja West, independent member, 44th Surgeon General of the United States Army. There will be a student athlete also added to this list as well.
Yeah, and that's the place that rotates the most because it's got to be current. But Linda Livingstone's a star, man. And look, I've been here in Waco since 2005, so 17 years now, and Baylor's been through several presidents in that time. And, you know, I don't know the entire history of Baylor, but I can tell you that no one has moved Baylor forward and out of kind of stasis than Linda Livingstone has. And she's done an unbelievable job here and came in when the university was in crisis and got it out of that and directed it out of it and made a lot of common sense decisions that weren't being made in the past. And that's what we need in leadership positions when it comes to everything in this country. But essentially, when you're talking about the NCAA Board of Governors, you need a lot of common sense. You need that the whole thing needs to be filled with common sense and people who say, okay, what makes sense now? Not what did we want it to be? What were the good old days like? What works now? And Linda Livingstone is certainly someone who has that thought process because she's applied it here at Baylor. Okay, this is not 1967. It's not 1987. It's not 1997. It's now. What is now? What is good for now and moving forward?
Yeah, good for her. It's nice that she's been named to another board. I mean, I guess they'll have say in, contracts and obviously finding the new NCAA president. So, you don't get that assignment without having the respect of your peers. And, I mean, she's just been a home run ever since her arrival and a big part of everything not only going on at Baylor but in college athletics. So good for her, and certainly doesn't hurt if you're Baylor to have your president involved, with an NCAA committee or with Big 12 committees or whatever committees. It's good to have that representation and that voice, and so cool deal for Linda Livingston.
Great for Baylor, great for the Big 12 as well, because the only other Power 5 school represented is Georgia with Moorhead. Also, this used to be a group of 21. The NCAA's constitution said, let's trim this down to 9. And now they have 9, and one of them is Dr. Linda Livingstone of Baylor as a part of that. But to also be a part of the transformational committee, we know what that is, and also the president of Baylor, also a part of the Big 12, and what she does as a role there is pretty amazing. At 5:42 Central,